I have these two plastic bowls that I found at Dollar Tree, and what I liked about them is they have the cut plastic, so it has this really pretty design in them, and I'm going to remove the sticker from the bottom. I'm going to start with my Wise Owl Stain Eliminating Primer, and we have it in a few different colors. I'm going to use the white, and I'm just applying it with a Gen foam brush because the primer can sometimes ruin your paintbrush if you don't wash them right away. So I like the Gen foam brush. I could just throw it right in the garbage. I'm going to give this really good coverage. I'm going to do one coat, then you want it to dry fully, and then I'll apply a second coat of the Wise Owl White Primer to both of my bowls. And before you paint plastic, glass, or metal, you always want to make sure that you prime. Once they were dry, I took my Shortcuts Krylon spray paint in the color white, and I spray painted both of my bowls on top of the primer. You do not have to spray paint, you can brush it on, but after you prime them, the spray paint really goes on very nicely. You don't have any brush marks. I have these condiment cups. I also grabbed these from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to do the same exact steps to one of the condiment cups. So I'm applying the Wise Owl primer, and then when that is dry, I'm going to apply my Krylon Shortcuts spray paint. I went back to my bowls once they were dry, and I took some decor wax. It's the color Eternal. It's from Prima Redesign, and we have it on our webpage. And you're just going to apply some to your finger, and as you rub on top of the cutout in the plastic, it's going to grab the detail. Now, this is going to be hard to see until we get a lot onto each of the bowls, but again, I'm just applying a small amount to my finger, and then I'm rubbing my finger over the plastic bowl, and because it has the plastic cutout design, it's grabbing the detail. If you're going to apply a top coat like the 1-hour enamel or varnish, you want to do it before applying any decor wax. The decor wax should always go last. And this is what we have so far, and I repeated that on the second bowl as well. I'm going to take my drill gun and drill a small hole in the top of the bowl. This is plastic, so yes, it did crack a very small amount. You can think of another way to attach these, or you can drill the hole before you do all of that work just in case it cracks really bad. And I also drilled a hole in the top of the condiment cup. And I have some jute here. I'm going to cut a nice long piece, and I'm going to feed it through the bottom of the bowl from the inside. And then I'm going to feed it through the condiment cup hole as well. And I made it a double layer so we have a little loop on the top, and I'm going to tie a nice knot. I'm actually going to double knot it so that it does not fall through. And you can just add a little bit of hot glue just for extra strength. And then I'm going to hot glue the condiment cup to the top of my bowl as well. And I'm going to tie a little knot just so it hides the area that we drilled the hole in through the condiment cup. I have some E6000, and the nice thing about these bowls is the rim was a little thicker, so I could apply the E6000 around the rim of my second bowl. And once I have the E6000 applied all the way around, I'm going to take the other bowl and place it on top of the bottom bowl. And I'm going to match up the sides of the two bowls so that it lays nicely. And then I'm going to set that aside to dry. You can wipe off any bleeding glue with some baby wipes. I allowed that to dry for several hours, and then I found these pre-made bows from my local dollar store. And I'm going to glue one on the side of the condiment cup, and I have some greenery. I'm just going to stick out the side. And then I'm going to repeat that same exact thing on the other side of the condiment cup. And there you go. Now we have this Dollar Tree hanging ornament. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials on our webpage. Have a great day.